So my team is living there.
It's over.
Work is powerful.
Want to marry a woman like that?
Be you already know.
What is a clear move?
That is. You don't have to explain. Then go home then.
I don't know if anybody's seen what I'm seeing, but guys, the tension in Big Brother and Mzansi mansion is very loud. You guys, I don't know, but when I look at those 8 housemates in the house and I look at those 5 humans who are just trying to put their head together to stay, you know, level-headed in the game, all I see is just a bunch of angry housemates. This is just my personal opinion. This is my opinion about what's happening in the house, because I just see a bunch of angry kids in the house. I don't know where the anger is coming from, but there's just so much tension in Biggie's house. And hey, I'm all here to give you the gist of what's happening in Biggie's house. You guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie Chen. Welcome to another update of the Big Brother Mzansi show. You guys know how I do it. I always like to make sure that I keep you guys in tune with the conversations and the things that are happening in Biggie's house. If you're new to the channel, please take this minute to hit on the red subscribe button right now to be a part of this community. Join the conversation, guys. Tell us what you think about the show. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell, as this will always help YouTube share messages, share alerts of my video every time I share new content. Guys, let's get into the gist and let's talk about why these guys are really all tensed up. Now, basically, one of the things I do on my channel is to make sure that I take you from the last video, and the last video I shared was yesterday's diary session. So from that diary session, I think some of us might understand what is happening in the house. There is like beef, fake friendship, trying to put up a face, but the truth is that everybody would have loved to be in the top 5, but right now we only have 3 people that are confirmed on that list. And I think this is the pressure that is actually coming out. You know, that I think this is the pressure we're beginning to see from this housemates. Now, guys, I mean, literally, yesterday we actually saw Tattoo venting, and I think the event was what brought out this whole thing. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. There's so much noise around my background. I mean, there's a construction going on. You guys, pardon me. I don't know why I'm full of apologies every time I share my videos, but hey, bear with me. So, guys, basically, yesterday we saw Sister Mara in this sololo quiet mood. She was just talking to herself, smoking, and I was like, hey, the tension is real. Tension! 2 million rand tension is real. And afterwards, we saw Sister Mara join Gashwan, you know, to try to have a conversation with him. He was like, why are you not speaking? Why are you not sharing? And Gashwan was like, you know, I think he feels like he should keep quiet this time. So I feel even Gashwan is tensed up. Like, I just know that there's tension in the house. That is my belief. And basically, guys, afterwards, I mean, the only thing we saw midnight was just Gashwan and Tashwan doing their thing, having a conversation. Tato was talking about Gashwan's tattoo, and Gashwan was also saying that he was going to take it off, and she said, no, you can keep it. Like, I think Tato is not the tattoo kind of person, but she said she's going to get one. Anyways, conversation stretched, and we literally saw Tools. I mean, you guys, they are in 2 teams, right? So we have Tools, we have Tato, we have Mpo, and we have Sister Mara in a group. Unfortunately, yesterday they lost to the winning group, which is Themba's group. And so we actually saw them working on their debate. You guys know that the weekly debates they have for this week to win their weekly wager task is to debate. And of course, it's going to be a winning and a losing team this week again. So I think one of the teams was supposed to talk about aliens and all that, and the other one's supposed to be talking about something, GMO or whatever. And, you know, we literally saw Tools be the lead speaker, you know, while they were trying to put their heads together, put their notes together and have a reasonable conversation. I mean, like, literally, both said something about, you know, my mental health. You guys, depression is real. Like, stay focused on whatever you're talking about. Anyways, there's been like some conversations. Of course, this is a debate topic. They're supposed to argue, they're supposed to buttress some points, they're supposed to get like their heads on what they're going to be talking about, for or against. And guys, I think for Tools' team, Tools is controlling that team very well. Tato is there, Sister Mara is there, Mpo is there, they're all level-headed. But guys, the other team, it's a different story. I mean, we've literally seen Terry and Themba like at loggerheads, and I'm wondering what's happening. But you guys, one of the things that I've noticed about Terry is when she was in a diary session previously, she actually said something about, you know what, that the other teams are working on their debate, like this is taking her back to her school days. She loves debates, blah blah blah. She sounded very confident when she was talking about this debating and really slaying on it. So maybe I think Terry, I feel like Terry is like that person who really is a good talker, because we know she knows how to like speak confidently about something even when she's blabbing nonsense. You guys know what I mean. So we literally saw her asking a question, and I think she was asking a question about what the definition of this means, and Gashwan was giving the explanation, and Themba came in. Themba was like, you don't need to know the explanation, you don't need to know the meaning. And I'm like, why? I don't know, but for some reason Themba has been seriously tackling Terry, like seriously tackling Terry. So I really don't know why that tackling has been there, but hey, I think Themba is just trying to give Terry a bit of her own. You know, Terry is used to like shutting people up when she's trying to share her own opinion. Terry is really loud. If you don't know, please know. Terry is a very loud person. She has a very loud personality. She talks a lot, and one of the things that she does is when she talks, sometimes she kind of bullies people to keep it quiet. You know, so I think that kind of ticks Themba off. And you know, these guys are working in a team. Some of the things that Themba said make sense, some didn't make sense, but I don't know, it's just a stretching. And you know, the first range of arguments that actually happened between them this morning was, you know, Themba consistently saying, you don't know when to go home, you don't, I mean, like that go home, I heard it like 5 times, and I'm like, Themba, are you indirectly insinuating that Terry should go home? Are you indirectly shading Terry? I don't know, but you guys, I don't know if you watch those clips. If you know what's happening between Terry and Themba, please let us know in the comment section, because I've been watching this, guys. I've been trying to figure out where this beef is coming from. I don't know, I don't understand. But you guys, looking at these groups, I can feel the tension. Now let's look at the groups, right? We look at the Themba, we look at the Terry, we look at the Libo, and we look at the Gashwan. Now you guys, the only person Terry is supposed to be close to right now in that group is Themba. Terry has a serious beef with Libo. You guys, Libo talked about it in his diary section. Terry has a serious beef with Gashwan. You guys already know that story. So Themba is like the only person that she can focus her attention on, try to talk, engage in. And Themba, you guys know Themba now. He's on his own lane. He will slay. He will hit you when he needs to hit you. And Themba has been hitting Terry really hard, and I'm like, hey, you guys, take a chill pill. You guys have a task. Don't go and use this your attitude, this your debate tactics, and lose out from your debate weekly wager. I mean, whatever it is, that tension is real. I think Terry, like right now, is really like the guys are against Terry, or Terry's against the guys. I don't know, but there's just tension. There is just loud tension, and I hope this guys cool off. But whatever, we're here for the content. If they intend to make this, they're like, you know, yesterday's prank, maybe it's getting on the nerves of some people. Maybe some people just want to vent. You know, that prank yesterday were like kind of brought out some things that we actually saw as a joke. Maybe it is just this guy saying, you know what, you guys didn't get us. You didn't get us yesterday with your prank. I'm hoping to see a fight. And I want this fight to be very, very explained. I want these guys to vent at each other. Let them spill that thing that is in their hearts, so I will know where the thing is paining them. Because right now, I don't understand this tension. But we want more fire. You guys, literally, there's really nothing going on. These guys are also working on a task right now with these things. They have to, like, it's just a lot, and we're trying to look at who the winning team is going to be. The winning team again and the losing team. So Biggie has clearly divided these guys into teams. They want them to understand that this is a competition, and it is a winning team that's going to get it. It's like Biggie just wants to put in this winning thing in their head and losing thing in their head, and I think it's kind of messing up some of the psyches of these housemates. Guys, what do you think is happening in Biggie's house? I see a lot of tension, and I wish somebody can just vent loudly so that they can tell us what the problem is, and then we can get replies. With that, we know where to go forward. I mean, but for me, I actually feel like the tension there is more on content creation. Like last night, guys, we literally didn't see this housemates like engage. So I feel like they've gotten to that level where they are all like on their lowest low. you know, it's kind of easy for us who are just sharing about what's happening in Biggie's house to come and just give you the content the way it is in the house. But it's actually more difficult for them in the house, you know, to try to bring themselves out of character into character and just give us something. So that's why there's been a lot of lacking content. Like really nothing has been happening in the house. The house has been very dry, but we hope this is going to be changing.
I mean, the only
soon.
people who are giving us content right now are these two lovebirds, Cashon and Tato. I mean, there's even with all the things happening in the house, they still have each other. And I think that's why they are the only ones giving us love vibes, positive content in the house. Basically, guys, the house is tensed up, but these guys are just here loving up and doing the most. Hey.
Whatever the case is, I will definitely be back here to give you guys more updates on what's up in Biggie's house. See you guys, thank you so much for your watch time for now. I'm out of here. Ciao, ciao. See you guys in my next video.